What is up, everyone? Welcome back to more Fireteam Elite. Alien Fireteam Elite. I'm gonna talk to this person over here while I wait for gyros to load in.
I hoped we would have an opportunity to speak again. When you disabled Cynthia, she made several cryptic statements. In retrospect, I believe she was attempting to warn us of the danger Weyland-Yutani would have installed. I will retain...
I've done that already. I talked this.
Yeah, everyone's already done.
Okay.
Let's get going.
Alright, without further ado, let's jump into the mission. Let's launch mission. We might have to do a grind.
This is the big one, Fireteam. The Katanga Zero Hive must be destroyed. We stop the spread here.
Right now.
Blue team will advance ahead of you and rig the refinery for self-destruct. You'll follow and keep their path to safety open.
I'm on the AI talk. That's because you keep changing your weapons.
Yeah, but in order to get higher, get your thing go up, you need to change your weapons.
No, you're using a weapon that's not good.
Like what
or you're using the wrong attachments, because my gun is still new in my hand, and it's still had a high rating.
All my attachments say the same thing. It's just it's leveling up.
What's your gun's rating? Because my gun,
my
hand
gun.
Is
so all my guns start. All my guns ratings start at like 20 or 80 or 60.
The gun starts at 40. You add attachments to make it 100. Or 100
yeah,
plus.
I did. It got to 100. Now my gun's rating is around. Let me see. Hold the line again. That's my last hold the line. I don't know if you have any of those.
Let's see. I probably don't.
My gunner kit, my L36 Halberd, is currently a combat rating of 105. My pulse rifle is a higher combat rating, but that's because it's a 3-star.
Then it's dealing with your perks.
Yeah. But
you need to rank up one more time, because I ranked up, and I skyrocketed on my power.
Yeah, my shotgun is also currently at level 2, and it has a power rating of 110.
My DMR has no rating.
But my other gun, my other shotgun, my original shotgun is a standard rating of 95, but I didn't see one.
But
it is missing an attachment.
That's why.
But it can't have an attachment on it. It can't have a sight. It's one of those older shotguns.
Then you gotta upgrade that shotgun.
That's what I'm telling you. No, like not all weapons can have attachments, I think.
Yeah, but if you gotta change that gun, then
that's what I did.
Unless it's
that's what I did. Yeah, the starting shotgun, I changed it. That's why.
Because you can't change your 3. Your 3 is a regular pistol that you can't change.
Yeah.
A fire team from 3rd Platoon has point and is moving ahead of us. Their call sign is blue.
Look around for intel.
Last
we'll keep the sentry guns up so they can get out again.
Defeating the Queen.
Look around in here for intel.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Inbound! Rearm the sentries!
Where you at?
Back up.
Look about the DMR that I have in my hand is there's no the ammo count's kind of bad.
On.
They're armed.
Since. Great.
Yeah, this gun is really accurate on music.
Fire team, we're seeing synth activity. Give me a sit rep, Molina.
I could probably not.
Somebody stepped in a fire ant nest. They're all stirred up.
I need more attachments, so I think that.
Yeah, or look at better attachments, but they're all pretty much the same combat.
Yeah, they are.
But they're different bonuses.
There are different ones, but you have to they're expensive.
Yeah.
And they only give you like a little bit more extra combat power. The most way to level up is the level guns and yourself, the character.
Yeah.
Or add those upgrade blue things, which I haven't done many of those yet.
I've been doing that.
Above us, because those are expensive.
I need to look up if I can get my better stuff, more combat power.
I figured these cabrones would shut down once we offed Computer Mom.
There is no evidence of higher level organization. With Cynthia offline, they have no direction.
We're taking fire from behind! Welding doors shut as we go!
Understood, Molina. We'll clear them
And
for you.
behind us, Alpha's down.
Bypassing damage.
Let's go, Trooper. No data yet. Oh boy.
Target-rich environment. Hold the deck, fire team.
Take cover.
We're taking hit from behind. The guy's cornered. Kind of weird that they are one hit on the head. Yeah, I think if they hit shot for the head. These guys with my sniper.
Fire team, spike a console for me. Esther, I want you to lock down all doors to forward and aft of our route.
Look for ammo.
My network intrusion
Look for
is
the-
detected.
And nodes.
Expect a counterattack.
It's always a counterattack.
Rearming.
Nope, a chest.
We don't get enough turrets, and the turrets are kind of expensive. All those traps.
Yeah,
so
that's why I spent some money on some
we don't
standard turrets.
need a lot of money. That's the thing.
That's why you have to play higher
What's
difficulty.
that?
That's why you have to play higher difficulty with this game, I think. Because the experience takes way too long, in my opinion.
Yeah, but you gotta play an easy mission because some of these missions are like so hard. Even if hard mode, it's gonna be.
That's why I get like the first missions and stuff.
Sentry gun ready.
All right, I'm not using my one turn because it's gonna.
I got an electric turret. I'm gonna use it.
I'm gonna save it.
All right, I'm starting it. Because we're gonna be attacked by Xenos and those guys.
Yeah.
But I think the electric one will do pretty well against against the
Oh, it's 6 much ammo.
Give the lady time to work, fire team.
Left side.
Ah.
I'll get those bastards for this. Alright!
Heads up! Another flamethrower!
Oh, ow, ow, he's on my side.
Aim for the tank on his back. If you can. You might want to heal yourself.
Oh, I didn't know I was this
Or
low.
actually drop your healer thing.
Oh, I just ran to that nade, I'm dead. I just ran to that nade. Yeah, that flame guy when you exploded must have did all my damage. That was my first death on the game.
Break out a torch. That's the door Blue Fireteam welded.
Grabbing ammo. Grabbing ammo.
Any intel though? No.
Not that I know. Cover me, I'm cutting door. Door cut.
Got some xenomorphs behind us.
Blue Fireteam's advancing. Let's check the next set of defense lines. Sentry guns to starboard, Brent Drive. Restock them.
Nothing up here. Okay, no intel. Man, there has to be like one intel at least.
Look, one of the egg crates the synths use. Busted open.
There may be more. Be cautious.
Oh, we got some turns going on here. Fire turn? Why are you not firing? Don't tell that just for show. Nope, not for show.
Slap in fresh ammo cases.
Rearming.
Xeno swarm inbound.
Grabbing ammo.
Bitter.
Ow, ow, that came from your side.
I know, because Spitter came over here. The machine gun here doesn't really work like it's supposed to.
Area secure.
Bypassing damage.
Blue Fire Team, how are you doing?
Damage.
Busy Aurora!
Their fire team faces multiple xenomorph assaults. 2 Marines injured, 1 severely.
The intel, come on. There's gotta be something here. Oh, we gotta head backwards. There's something that we gotta do. If that's the case, let's just go forward and see if there's any intel. Oh, found one. Vacuum boil.
Nice.
Alright, let's head backwards.
Grabbing ammo.
Ashi Tower.
Prowler.
Ah! We got another defense thing. Turns.
You're at our outer defense perimeter. Here they come!
Now spitter.
Not a warrior bug! S, I want to lock down this whole damn tower.
Don't worry, it's just a flesh wound.
I would need access to the damage control systems.
Ah, found some intel.
Where?
Everyone get this intel?
Alright. Run away, wrong way.
Right here.
Somebody take the gear.
The Americans, the United Americans.
Bypassing damage.
Imagine if that's what they say in 2023. I mean, 23 or 24. The year 2400.
America. I don't know about that one.
Because who knows what's going to be in the future.
You're crossing to Likasi Tower. Enemy territory.
We have lost contact with Blue Team.
They did. nest.
Melina, you read? Give me a sit rep.
Yeah, opening.
Got one type of eggs.
Watch it!
What?
Watch out for them crawling on the ground.
This game should really be in the first person. Alright, let's go. Oh, we entered the hive. Look at this.
You have reached the outer hive.
So the hive is in some massive ship.
Yep.
Keep tight. Don't let them
Oh,
catch
look at those
nobody alone.
facehuggers.
Hey, right here.
Come on.
Hey, grab this intel.
Bypassing damage.
Alright, let's go.
Damage control room's just ahead. That's what Esther needs.
Oh.
Hear that?
I just.
Lock this shithole down. Esther, you're in charge now.
Alright, this is gonna be a holding mission. This is the last one.
Rearming. Patching
I'm gonna
up.
kill up.
Please install a wireless repeater on that console. That will allow me to override the system. This is certain to rouse idle xenomorphs.
Sentry deployed.
Sentry's ready to go.
Let's rock.
Alright, yeah, my gun shoots bullets. Now to do my little incendiary rounds.
You ready?
Alright, let's check the room first. Check the room.
Oh, yeah.
And then we start it. Oh, over here too. There's stuff. There might be one more holding.
Assistance required.
There's another weapon ammo box there. I didn't see anything. Alright, let's go.
Alright.
3, 2.
Come on. Check this corner, right?
Yes, I went that way.
Required.
Initiating door overrides. Subdeck 5 through deck 35.
Alright, I'm on.
where we're at.
Right, myself, right, myself.
Bam, bam, get him, get him.
Doors sealed and locked.
Grabbing ammo.
I need you to access the HVAC system now.
I'll get those bastards for this.
Alright, let's go. There's a hard hold down. This might be though.
Sentry deployed. Nice! An 8K.
Thank you. I will isolate the air ducts by deck. Expect more xenomorphs to be roused by this.
What's that? On my side. Warriors on my side.
All sub-levels have been isolated. Maintain vigilance. Ducts sealed up to deck 15. You are doing well. Sergeant, I see a very large signal.
Size of a goddamn truck.
Predator. I'll put 3 in.
Ow, dumbass Spurs.
Beginning final lockdowns. Please, stay safe. Unless, Guardian, you survive such an encounter.
That's it. That's how the team Alpha. We're Alpha team. We're not that one team that think, oh, Grizzly, we're dying.
All ducts sealed.
Let's do it.
Lakasi Tower is isolated.
Let's go. This is the exit point.
We got new orders. It's on us to find Blue Fire. We don't leave our people behind. You know these things. Find Blue Fireteam. That's all.
Let's see what we
I
got.
should let that cutscene play out, but that audio log, whatever.
I think that was it. For the talking. Yes, my gun finally leveled up. It's rank 2 now. No, probably this person's gonna find Fire blue team. Is either they're gonna be alive or dead, and then last person's about blowing up that hive.
Yep.
Somebody left a case on the
Talk
Katanga
to your
perimeter?
people.
What?
No worries, I'll fab up a replacement when we need it. Personally, I prefer Wayland equipment. Lightweight and the ballistic software updates itself when you hit port. But most Marines swear by Armat battlefield systems. The gear's heavy and durable, lots of metals. Designs focus on reliability and stopping power. The joke is, you bomb an Armat weapon, bury it for 6 months, then knock the dirt out, and it works. As a logistics professional, I'm gonna tell you that's BS. But it's true an Armat gun can take a beating. Between you and me, I think most Marines like Armat because they're the only major defense contractor in the United Americas. Pure jingoism. But hey, that's just me. I'm from Gateway Station. We don't play dirt politics. If I didn't keep the ship's stores, anything not on the racks, I can pull out of Cargo 4.
My power rating is 488.
See, you went up by a lot.
My damage went up too. Yo, dude, there's a whole bunch of logs we didn't find.
Logs in the previous missions?
Yeah,
How many?
look at it. The first mission has like 3. Or no, the USAA Endeavor has 3. Priority 1 has 3 missing. Gates and Giants in the Earth, missing 3. The Gift of Fire. The only way to be sure is we're working on that one. And then Flow of Flowers, I think that's the DLC.
AUA Centennial poster. Guess somebody on Wayland's refit crew was a patriot. My abuela said our great-grandfather hated the United Americas, an alliance of every nation in South, Central, and North America, plus most of the Caribbean. He prayed failed every night at dinner. Said it'd be the end of Cuba's own culture. I wonder if we'll even celebrate the centennial. News from the Corps says negotiations with the Three-World Empire are going well. I mean, there'll be treaties tying us together as the United Systems. The Proggies ain't gonna like that. The UPP sees everything as a threat.
You scanned a xenomorph organ? Show me your data. Acid spray gland. Relatively intact. I'll give this a good review later. Spitters are interesting. Most forms of xenomorph charge and attack with claws and striking teeth. These things deliberately keep their distance. They have claws and teeth, and they'll use them if you're stupid enough to get close. Mostly they spray acid, like terrestrial oog-peaster beetles or spitting cobras. I've seen reports of ranges up to 25 meters. I'm damn curious to know what these things breed out of. We've seen spitters before, but not often, and this head shape is unique. They must come from something native to LV-895.
We told you that 25 years ago, Katanga was falsely reported destroyed. In 2175,
I do have a
Sikhs
card,
moved
but
it to the mid-rim.
maybe a little
2 years later,
for
the
us.
colony it serviced was overrun by xenomorphs. Survivors fled to Katanga, where the infestation spread. Colonial Marines responded to their distress call. It was a Marine who claimed Katanga was scuttled. A senior staff officer on site conspired to hand the young hive over to Weyland-Yutani. Sadly, yes. General Delilah Van, one of the conspirators responsible for the frontier war in 2184. Before her disgrace, she rose to assistant commandant of the Corps. Colonial Marine officers conspired with Weyland-Yutani executives to provoke a war between the United Americas and the Union of Progressive Peoples. The generals wanted a decisive war after decades of proxy conflicts and containment. Weyland-Yutani merely wanted to drive arms sales. The Colonial Protection Act was passed to prevent such things from happening again, and Commissars was initially formed to monitor outside influences on the Corps. There were no reported sightings, not in any star system visited by humans, and not recorded by any vessel in transit. Most likely, Weyland-Yutani moved Katanga to a location in deep space, far off the shipping lanes. They used it as an ant farm to breed experimental stock. When the company wanted to accelerate their experiments at Paula Station, they moved it here. Seegson reported something unusual on the far side of the planet from their settlement. It became the focus of the entire colony's efforts. The xenomorph outbreak began at that remote site and spread back to the main complex. The colonists ultimately abandoned the surface and fled to Katanga. Some evacuees proved to be infected and the infestation flared up again. There was discord among the survivors, unspecified personal grievances. A few deaths were involved. Forgive us if we don't identify the system. It's classified. The planet had suffered a global extinction event around 80 years previous. It was nearly devoid of animal life. Biomes had begun to collapse for lack of pollination. Acidic soil and water were spreading, and the atmosphere was growing over-oxygenated, which made it perfect for the massive rotation of Earth livestock. Judging by the embryo gene lines in their cargo manifests, the colony hoped to become known for its steaks. If you wish to review, we're always available. No need to warn us ahead of time. We have your schedule.
Alright. Without further ado, as always, like and subscribe as usual. See you guys next time.